Hello everyone, Karthikeyan Jagadishan here, and today we are going to see about the installation, how to install the Bookstack application, open source application in Windows 10 machine. So about the Bookstack and other criteria you can go through here. They have provided a number of information so that you can go through and view it. So I'm concentrating on installing how to install the Bookstack app in Windows 10 machine. For development or demo purposes, you can install in your local system and you can go through how it works and everything. So for that, the first thing is you have to download the Bookstack application from GitHub. So if you click that button, it will take to the GitHub window, GitHub window, and you can download it from here. So clone and download. If you click that, you can download zip. Okay, it will be downloaded. So I already did that one, and I have kept in the open source folder. So I'm going to extract the files. So it's done. I'm renaming it to Bookstack. Done. Okay then. So next you required a PHP server. So for this tutorial I'm using wamp server. So if you want tutorial in XAMPP, please let me know in the comment. So for this tutorial I'm using the wamp server. It will help to work as a web server, and it has a PHP and MySQL support. So according to your system, if it is 64 or a 64-bit or 32-bit, according to that, please download and install it. And next requirement is Python. So if you're already installed Python in your system, you don't want to download it, and if it is not there, you have to install it, and you have to apply a path extension. So I'll show you how. So I already downloaded the Python into my system, and I'm going to install the Python. I'm going to install this Python into my system. So Python 2.7.18. I'm going to installing it. Next, all down. If you see this is this is required here. Add python.exe to the path. So please select, and entire features will be installed. Next, yes. Once it is installed, okay, you require this to run this application, or else it won't it won't build actually. And after that you have to download Node.js. So whether according to your system, it is 32-bit or 32-bit or 64-bit, download the Windows installer according to it and install into your system. So I already did. So finish. I already did it into my system. To verify that, you can type cmd. To pop up this window, I pressed start button plus or. So node, the command is node version. So npm -version. So check whether you are able to interact with this command in the command prompt. If it is done, exit. So now we have properly installed the requirement that we do want to do, and let's jump into the application. Okay, so now I'm opening this and typing cmd. Okay, right now I'm into the particular path. So the first command is, so everything it is available in the GitHub. So I'm going to go to the page install, and you can see that how to install the manual systems. So we already downloaded it, and right now we are going to provide this command, copying into it, pasting and enter. Yeah. So you required a extension here. So what it says is, so once you installed, you have to you have to run the wamp server, and you have to add this extension in your configuration. So let me check. Okay, so once you, after installing your system, after installing the wamp server, you can see a you can see that after installing your wamp server, you can see that the wamp folder will be available in C colon and C colon, and you can open this wamp 64, and before that you have to type a command, type php -ini, which is available here. So in this part which says this one, just type and check what is the version that you are using. Enter. So it is already given that this path contains this ini. So open that particular path. I am directly selecting that path, press enter, it will be copied and pasting into the explorer, enter. Now I am into this particular folder, and you have to check the php ini file, right click, edit with notepad++. If you have notepad also, it's fine, open the notepad. So I'm using the notepad++ folder, and notepad++ application for editing this php ini. So if you see that if you gone through the website, and you can see that extensions equal to tidy, so that is not enabled. So you have to remove that semicolon and save it. Okay, done. Once you saved, just again go to the same command, and I'm using the up arrow, so providing the same command, composer install no dev, enter. So now it start to collect all the dependency files and installing into your system. So it takes few minutes, and it's going to complete. Yeah. So now you see that it is done. Once it is done, next command is npm install. Okay, provide npm install, enter. It takes a while. It takes a few minutes to get the dependent files and everything. So I'll pause my system, and once it is done, I'll come back. Okay, now it got installed. So now my npm command is completed. So the next command would be a database creation. So before start creating the database, check your tray whether the wamp is running. In my system it is not, so I'm going to start running the system. Wamp application, yes. One more thing which I want to say here is, so before running the wamp server, check your IIS is running in the system. To know that, go to run command, inet mgr, type inet mgr and enter. And if you have installed the IIS in your system, it will open this window. If it is not, it will throw some error, so no worries. If it is not opened, no worries. If it opened, please click stop button here, so that select whatever the name that you have, select this area and press stop button, or else it will class the port number 80, so that you can stop it and close it. So if the wamp started to run, you can see the green notification. I'll show, I'm stopping the service. So now you can see the red window. sorry, a red icon here, and now I'm going to start again, start all services, and you can see it changed to orange and it goes to green. Yeah, if it is green, your all the services are running, and if it is orange, some of the services has been not initiated. You have to find out why it is, and if it is red, no services has been started. So your installation is, while installing itself, you are having some problem. So go through it. So it has to be green here. So check what are the things you have and select PHP myadmin. Okay, it takes to the page. Okay, so default if you are not provided any password or something else, your default username is root and your password is empty. So I'm going to use MySQL. So I'm going to select MySQL and go. So now you can see that things are clean here. So I'm going to create a new database, Bookstack, and create. So that's all done. After that, go to your Bookstack folder, and you can see that environment example. You have to rename it. So I'm copying it by dragging right click. I'm copying here and I'm going to rename it. Sorry, bear with me. I'm into several cold here. I'm renaming into .env, and if you're getting this window, no worries. Just press no and go to command window. Type command rain and type the file name .env env.example and type .env. That's all. Now you can see that env have been created. Right click, edit notepad++. So you have to provide your information. My my server is running on localhost and my database is Bookstack and my password is root, but I don't have any password, so it is empty. So if you have email, you can provide those informations, and mail sending option you can provide here. So that's all. Save. Done. So after that, you can check the command here, php artisan migrate. Copy that one and paste here and press enter. So press type S and enter. So I'm getting an exception. Unknown database Bookstack. Okay. So let me check again. Going for STACK Bookstack. It is there. Okay, good. God. The problem here is my MySQL is running on different port. So if you see that, so it uses 3308 port and port number is equal to 3308. That's all. Save it. Save it and run again. PHP artisan migrate. Copying it. Pasting it and enter. Yes. And it started to create the tables and add us into the system. So it take a while to migrate the database. So I'll resume once it is done. Yeah, it's done. That's all. And there are two ways to run. One is you can configure directly using wamp server, or else you can directly run the command. So you can use this command php php artisan serve, press enter, and you have a development server running on it locally, and now it is in http this port. Just copy that one, press enter, and it will be copied, and you can open. Whoops, there is some issue. What is this issue? HTML navigation occurred. Okay, is that an error? So there is an error, so I am verifying where the error is. Then where it is, storage. Go to storage, logs, and laravel.log, edit. Okay, it's verifying what is the error. It is the only support Chyper. Okay, there is another exception we got, so we need to add a Chyper key here. So for that, I missed that one. I'm sorry. Going back and copying that. I think there is another here. The command is okay. Copy that one and press enter. Now press Control C. So to stop the server, press Control C. Okay. So I'm pasting the command php artisan key generate. Press enter. Type S. Yeah, applications key set successfully, and now you can type php artisan serve. Enter. So again you can copy the path and paste, enter, check. Okay, what was the issue from the system? Press F12. Okay, go to console page. Yeah, we got another issue called version v030-dev. So again, I'm going to the command window, Control C, stopping the server, Control C. Yeah, my mistake. I forgot to give this command npm run build. I'm really sorry for that. And Control C, Control V, npm run build. Yep, it is done. Now again, we'll try one more time. PHP artisan serve. Enter. And now refresh the page and let me check. Control F5. Yeah, it started to load. I think there might be an issue in the browser. I think so. Let me check in the Chrome. Enter. Yeah, in Chrome it looks good. Yeah, that's all the installation is, and the username and password it's also available in the same area. You can check. It is admin@admin.com and password is password. So you can use that admin@admin.com and password. Enter. That's all done. So I'll do the same thing to configure in wamp server too. So for that, again coming to the command window and Control C, stop the server and exit. Okay, now we can configure that into the wamp server because we do that. So for that, I going to the wamp. All right, and your virtual host and virtual host management. You can copy this path, and you can paste it here. Oh, I'm sorry, paste it here, and you have to provide the forward slash. So please, use the right format. So once it is done, you can provide bookstack.local, start creating the virtual host, press that one. Okay, so I'm going to exit, right click, exit, and again restarting the wamp. So I'm going to provide start all services. Yeah, one more thing I have to mention here is, only if you are selected only the few services to run, for example, if you want to use only MySQL services, so again it would be orange. If you are running all the services, then it will be in green. So choose accordingly. So now it's started, and I'm going to select the virtual host. If you see that Bookstack local is there, press that one. Well, that's all. So now it was running in your WAMP server. So now you don't want to use the command window, and you can directly use the WAMP server to log in. Admin and password. I'm sorry, password. Enter. That's all. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and this is the channel from Nox Studio, and I'm collectively providing all the tutorials like open sources, Blender, and plan to bring other kind of tutorials in languages and everything. Please support, subscribe. Thank you. Thanks a lot.